So for the one thing, like, Ricky,
Tomorrow was
oh, you guys want to during the week is nice for me. I can maybe do the one night.
Friday? What are you guys doing right now?
Talking to you, just trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat. Oh.
Like our G League team to do more as the means of getting better for us.
Get the defense out of position.
Yes. Just trying to help them what they do.
Yeah, they must have done a lot.
Right. Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. A few people have did better.
Not at all.
Let's talk about it tomorrow. Canadian basketball has really been on a rise since the Raptors took home their trophy a few years back.
Makes me wonder if they may be interested in league expansion down the road.
Yeah, that Pacific Northwest corridor has taken a lot of attention.
But
Love is out there too.
So, are we thinking of adding on a scout for northern territories?
If you keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding the budget.
Continue to scan for badges, okay?
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Yes.
Next year?
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see them?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on.
Okay. Head on this over.
I'm not
I can pull down if you want. I've got a completely straight approach there. No, don't do it.
Last year you told me to drop this morning back training.
I can't even imagine what it would be upset with me about.
I mean, I was running and trying to stay 2 steps ahead of him, so I might not have heard it perfectly. But I think he was saying something about a hard game. Really jealous.
Oh, yeah. I owe him a lot.
You know what? I'll try to do it.
In 2021, there were 109 international players on the team.
Pretty good.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day. Fans will receive a free reusable Spurs grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable, incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word Spurs. 7-3, manning the middle. Number 1.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never feed you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Al Horford out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's MP. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Inside. MP, the pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. It's a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. The kick out to Johnson. Wembanyama screen. The shot by Johnson, no good. Brown against Wembanyama. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by MP. Brown's got 5.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Vassell. No good on the triple. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Holiday passes to Tillman. Here's Perkins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Vassell's shot is good.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's MP from outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. MP's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Down low. Here's Vassell. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Perkins' shot is good. He's got 7.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Jones with a screen on Brown. Johnson for 3. Boston with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. Sohan outside, pass to Wembanyama. Horford pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to MP. Here's Tillman. From deep, MP. Man, he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We discussed the different ways that Al Horford can impact a game, and Coach told me he defends, he rebounds, he can score from all 3 levels. Al does whatever his team needs on any given night. He's the glue guy, so it'll be interesting to see what contribution Horford brings tonight. BA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A nice shot by Brown.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
That's good from Holiday on the assist by MP.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
They need this. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 10 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Vassell. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Horford against Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
Well, offensively, Vassell is just relentless right now. And that energy is such a lift for his whole team.
And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Vassell can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 11. Goes up on the wing. Again, Boston.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Sohan outside. Back to Jones. Wembanyama screen. Jones misses. MP outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Johnson. To halt the run. Holiday grabs the miss.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit. Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell. Jones in the post. Count it. Good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Peyton Pritchard. He's out there with MP. And it's Keita in at power forward.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Keita, pass to MP. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Perkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Castle. No good from 11 feet. Boston leading by 19. Finished off the break. Perkins has got 29.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 67 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Castle for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. And the NBA moving to a two-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
MP outside, and that one drops.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Branham. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Vassell passes to Collins. Here's Branham, covered by MP. Branham misses. The Celtics have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. The shot by Perkins, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Sohan. He shoots. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Hauser, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Branham, covered by MP. Vassell passes to Collins. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Perkins. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. MP's got 39.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Branham, covered by MP. Pass to Barnes. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Collins a screen. Boston pulls it in. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. MP with it. Picked up by Collins. Perkins. And it's Boston scoring again.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs.
Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Trey Jones in for Branham. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Tillman comes in for Cada. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Stolen by MP. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Johnson. Sohan outside. The three. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. Sohan outside. Wembanyama screen. The shot by Sohan, no good. Boston dictating the flow. MP shot is off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Jones from outside gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
MP, that one's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
MP getting it done for Boston. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Back to Jones. Outside Johnson. Now here's Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. He buries it from 3. Vassell's got 21.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Back to Jones. Vassell outside. Takes the three. No good. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Hits yet again. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell for three. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Basket's good. MP's got 54 points.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Vassell outside. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Here's Horford. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
We got this. Oh, yeah, shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Quick out. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pitch here. We go back up. Right here. I got back on D.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses, and even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Wembanyama down low. Horford covering.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
On the wing to Vassell from downtown. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight. Vassell outside to stop the run, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Vassell's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Here's MP. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Johnson.
I got him.
Outside Jones to the paint. Here's Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Let's take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. Number 1, the Spurs.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
For San Antonio, Branham's checked in for Vassell, and Castle's subbed in for Jones. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. Here's Perkins. Rebound by San Antonio. Picked his pocket. Inside. Oh, and again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Wembanyama. Hauser grabs the board. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now. So it's Boston now. Here's MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Castle's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. MP scanning the floor. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Pass to Branham. Wide open look. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The shot by Perkins, no good. San Antonio's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament. That's rare for any freshman.
Down low. And the basket by Branham. Branham's gotten his first bucket of the night.
When he gets the ball inside, Branham knows not to waste a good scoring opportunity.
And Pritchard, here we go. Pass to Hauser. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Branham. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Outside Johnson. That 3's off the mark.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
They grab their own miss. Perkins. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Branham's got his second basket of the game, and so it's Boston way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
MP shot is good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Now Jones.
Yo, watch him!
Get there, get there!
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.